The recent election of Donald Trump has sent ripples across the nation and indeed the world. As America transitions to this new chapter, the eyes of many are fixed on one crucial aspect: the formation of the president-elect's cabinet. These individuals, carefully selected by Trump himself, will hold immense power and influence. Their decisions will directly impact the lives of Americans and shape the nation's course for years to come. Understanding these individuals and their roles is not just about following the news, it's about engaging with the very fabric of our democracy. The selection of a cabinet is a weighty task for any incoming president. It's a careful balancing act, often reflecting political alliances, policy priorities, and a desire to assemble a team capable of effectively governing. In the case of Donald Trump, a political outsider with unconventional views, the cabinet selection process has been watched with even greater scrutiny. The nation, and indeed the world, awaits to see how these appointments will translate into concrete action. While the full scope of Trump's cabinet is still being revealed, several key positions have already been filled. In a move that surprised many, Trump has chosen to retain General James Mattis, a respected military figure, as Secretary of Defense. This decision suggests a potential emphasis on national security and a continuation of America's strong military presence globally. Another notable appointment is that of Rex Tillerson, former CEO of ExxonMobil, as Secretary of State. Tillerson's extensive experience in international business dealings has sparked debate, with some questioning his suitability for navigating the complexities of global diplomacy. These appointments, along with several others yet to be announced, paint a picture of the direction Trump's administration may be headed. The individuals chosen, their backgrounds, and their perceived strengths and weaknesses will undoubtedly be analyzed and debated extensively in the coming weeks and months. It's important to remember that these are not just names on a list. They represent the individuals who will be tasked with implementing the president's agenda and shaping the policies that will affect us all. The cabinet positions being filled are not mere titles. They represent enormous responsibility and influence. The Secretary of Defense, for example, oversees the largest military in the world, managing a vast budget and advising the president on matters of national security and military strategy. The Secretary of State, on the other hand, acts as the nation's chief diplomat, engaging with foreign leaders, negotiating treaties, and representing the United States on the global stage. Each cabinet position carries with it a unique set of challenges and opportunities, and the individuals chosen for these roles will need to be highly skilled and experienced to navigate the complexities of their respective departments. Understanding the significance of these roles is crucial for informed civic engagement. When we understand what each cabinet member is responsible for, we can better assess their performance, hold them accountable for their actions, and engage in meaningful dialogue about the direction of our nation. The cabinet is not some distant entity operating in a vacuum. It is a group of individuals entrusted with immense power, and their decisions have a direct impact on the lives of every American. Section 4. Deciphering the strategy. The selection of any cabinet is always a subject of intense speculation and analysis. Pundits and political observers scrutinize each appointment, looking for clues about the incoming president's priorities, governing style, and potential policy directions. In the case of Donald Trump, the process has been even more intriguing. As a political outsider with no prior experience in government, Trump's choices for his cabinet are seen as particularly telling. Some have suggested that his selections reflect a desire to surround himself with experienced hands, while others see a deliberate attempt to shake up the status quo and bring in individuals with fresh perspectives. Only time will tell what Trump's ultimate strategy is in selecting his cabinet. However, by carefully examining the backgrounds, experiences, and perceived strengths and weaknesses of his appointees, we can begin to form a clearer picture of the direction he may be taking the nation. It's important to remember that the cabinet is not just a collection of individuals. It's a team that must work together to achieve the president's goals. The dynamics between these individuals, their ability to collaborate effectively, and their shared vision for the country will all play a crucial role in shaping the success or failure of the Trump administration. Section 5. Stay informed, stay engaged. In the coming weeks and months, it is more important than ever to stay informed about the Trump administration's cabinet appointments. Pay attention to the individuals being chosen, their backgrounds, and their stated priorities. Seek out reliable sources of information, such as reputable news organizations, government websites, and nonpartisan think tanks. Engage in thoughtful discussions with your friends, family, and colleagues about the implications of these appointments. The decisions made by the Trump administration will have a profound impact on our lives, and it is our responsibility as engaged citizens to stay informed and hold our elected officials accountable. The cabinet is not just a group of names on a piece of paper. They are the individuals who will be shaping the course of our nation. By staying informed, engaging in thoughtful dialogue, and holding our leaders accountable, we can help ensure that the decisions made in Washington reflect the values and priorities of the American people.